One.
It's a long one.
And we're live.
We're almost live. We're not live. Very live.
We're almost live. Almost live.
We are
We're live.
live. We're live.
We're
All
on.
right.
We're on. The Morning Buzz.
The Morning Buzz,
Corona Watch episode 3.
episode 3.
Right? We kind of had like a mini episode last night. Not a public episode, but superintendent came on last night.
Sent a message to the
Sent a
employees.
message to the employees. 407, as she likes to call it, which is pretty cool. So it was good to get that last night and have a little interaction there. How's your social distancing going?
All right, so today we do have 6 feet between us.
We are
We're going to
6
keep
feet
back,
apart.
and
We're going to maintain the distance.
and that's going to be.
I don't
big.
think we need to hold it though.
No. But we are going to work on social distancing. I think it's going there. We've also worked on plans for alternative locations for.
Yes, in case should they shut down the building.
Yep.
We're looking to secure a studio somewhere locally where we can continue to bring you these productions.
Yeah. So then keep preparing. We have a busy show lined up for today. We've got several interviews.
Yes.
We have some games to play during the
Right.
shutdown games in your house.
Right. We're going to also, because we know a lot of students are watching and some of you guys are using Google Hangout as part of your educational remote learning experience. We're going to kind of demonstrate how to use Google Hangout and how that works.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple of in-studio guests today.
Yes.
Principal Shaw and our own Chris Gray.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Maple syrup guy.
Maple syrup here.
Um,
The memes, did we mention the memes?
Yeah, so we are going to unveil today our first ever top 6 list.
Yes. So
6. Why did we choose 6?
All right, so last night I did some market research out into the world about what they would like, and it was bringing back the David Letterman top 10 list was suggested.
Right.
But obviously we are not supposed to be in groups of 10 or more, so instead we're going top 6. Therefore we've got the 6 feet apart. Also made our crack team of writers, makes it a little bit easier to come up with 6 items. So
yeah, we're going to unveil the top 6 list today. I think that's pretty much what we got, right? So we talked a little bit about having to do a lot of cooking with the social distancing. What did you have for dinner last night?
Last night, I actually, well, you know what? I don't know. I made a pizza. I was gonna keep that a little bit, secret.
Right.
Last night I went big for me. Made a pizza from a Boboli, not a frozen pizza.
Hey, can you guys send me the link over there,
I got the link.
Crack staff? You got the link?
We sent it to you.
Oh, well, I don't see it.
Refresh that.
I'll
Refresh that. I will refresh.
This is quality live television.
I know, right? Yeah, so made your own pizza. What were the toppings?
Cheese.
there we go. Thanks, Will.
Cheese was the topping.
Cheese was the topping.
That was all
Nothing
I had.
else. You're a peppers guy. I thought you'd have peppers on there.
I didn't. I was so busy.
Because you eat peppers like they're apples, right?
I do. Well, I love eating a pepper like an apple. So last night, I was here at school doing work and doing Buzz Media things, and then we did other things, and then I had to get bring some stuff to a family member, and then I didn't get home till 8. So just made the pizza. That's all.
There you go.
That's all. What did you have last night?
We went burgers and mashed potato last night. So did kind of a gourmet burger, made up a marinade, made up the patties, kind of spiced them from the inside out, soaked them in the marinade, which was a kind of a soy-based, a little mix of some soy and some barbecue and some other stuff that I threw in there. But yeah, marinated up the burgers, broiled them in the oven. And then did a little garlic and green onion mashed potato.
All right, so that sounds way better than what I had. So what we're thinking for a future segment is you showing me how to do a better job cooking during the apocalypse, right. And then and also for people at home, they can learn some things to cook.
And then my after meal snack was goldfish while I was watching Survivor.
That's my
bye, Sandra.
That's
spoiler alert, I guess. Sorry if you haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure you did because there's nothing else to do, right?
Right. All right, let's
we got our first guest. We got Mr.
guest.
Shaw is going to come in and.
Mr. Hadley's going to leave. We're going to keep the distance. Mr. Shaw.
Hey, good morning.
How's it going, Mr. Shaw?
I'm so glad to be on Maine's newest favorite morning show.
Yeah, we are trying to go big time. We want to get those view counts out.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm watching.
Get
It's
everybody
keeping
out
me
here
entertained. And
checking us out.
check in, and hopefully people in the chat are checking in. And
I heard this morning that this is, if you don't get to see us live, it's a great show to watch during dinner.
oh, a
Right?
dinner time
Pop,
show.
Pop it up while you're eating.
So, Mr. Shaw, can we check in first off with how are things going with the laptop pickup and the school materials pickup?
I think it's going great. We were here yesterday until 4 and had well more than half of the students come in. We've been checking them off as they come in. And for the most part, it's gone very smoothly. Had a couple of hiccups, but nothing we couldn't work out right off. And we've had a few coming in today, and today's our last scheduled day. But I guess I would ask if there are students out there who don't need their laptop and they're all set with accessing stuff online, shoot us an email so that we can cross you off the list, because tomorrow what we're going to end up doing is reaching out to everybody who hasn't come in to see if we need to get them anything, because we want to make sure everybody has what they need. And if we can cut down on the number of, we won't bother anybody if we don't need to. So if you don't need your laptop and you have everything you need, just shoot me an email and I'll get you off the list.
Yeah, and the pickup is pretty smooth too. So you're coming in the cafeteria door. Cafeteria is a really big room. Everything's very well spread out.
Yeah.
Only a few students. It's kind of been steady trickle, but
It's without even planning that particular piece of it, it's gone better than we could have hoped. That it's been just a slow, steady, a few people at a time, and it's worked out very, very well.
awesome.
Yeah.
What else is happening here in the I'm sure you're kind of busy world?
It's been a little bit of crazy. Just an update on the meal distributions that we've been doing
right.
for students around the district. Gone really, really well. I had feedback from a student this morning actually in the cafeteria. She came here from having stopped at Leeds Central School. She said the food's great, it works great. She couldn't have been more happy with the way it was. So get out there and check it out. If you're in Green, you can go to the town office. If you're in Leeds, you can pick it up at Leeds Central School. In Turner, it's at the Buffy Quimby. So
8 to noon every day?
8 to noon every day, and tomorrow students will pick up meals for the weekend as well.
That's awesome. So yeah, so Monday to Friday. All right, awesome. Been getting, how are things going in the rest of Levitt world? Any other?
I think they're going as well as they can go. Like, this is obviously super strange and something we've never had to do before. But I was reading something this morning and I couldn't think of, and I think Mrs. Brandt mentioned it yesterday, for us to have made such a massive shift of school in virtually 48 hours is unbelievable, and it speaks to our community and how we can pull together and get things done when we need to.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
And we were talking this morning, like, so for the last few weeks we were talking about the potential of this happening, and we had faculty meetings. This was the topic, and everybody was kind of getting ready. It happened a little faster than we expected.
Yes,
we
it
thought
did.
we had a few more days, get people in, but we've adjusted on the fly, and
Everybody except Doom and Gloom Hathaway thought we had a little more time. But,
yes, Hathaway did predict that we were going to get shut down.
Yeah, he did.
What else we got on your list to talk about
I got a couple
today?
things on my list. This is for students out there as well. If you have questions about anything, shoot an email. Your teachers are checking email on a regular basis, and I'm on email all the time. So if you have something that you have questions about, shoot us an email. We'll get you an answer. If we need to get you something, we'll figure out how to do it. And just want to try to make this go as smoothly as possible. And this is a shout out to you guys, the Buzz Media team. I continue to get positive feedback on the Buzz Media. People are really appreciative of the information that they're getting and the fact that they get to check in with some friendly faces that they're not being able to see. And the last thing on my list, this is fresh for Mrs. Lashman this morning. We've had to suspend the reading challenge that we've had going on, and that's always a big deal here around school. She's working on some changes to that, so keep an eye out for an invitation to the she's going to put out a Google Classroom for the reading challenge.
Yeah. Oh, and she was looking for ideas for new prizes as well,
New
correct?
prizes and new categories for books. So if you have anything, you can again reach us by email.
Yeah.
And we'd be glad to.
Thoughts and ideas that you may have.
Yeah.
And we're working on contingency plans for this as well.
Absolutely.
We are following all the guidelines. So there's 6 of us in the room, very well spread out on different lab tables, but we may realize it needs to go there. But we're hoping that no matter what, in some form,
Yeah.
podcast, something, distant thing. We're hoping to keep these going. So.
And we're, did you mention this earlier already, but we're going to do some special Buzz Medias for just staff.
Yes.
To get them out there and share some information. So,
Yes, so we can stay in touch.
stay in touch that way.
The evening buzz.
The evening buzz.
The evening buzz. All right, are we now ready?
I think you're moving on to memes.
We are ready to memes, and I believe it is going to go on the screen. We have a new technology thing we're figuring out.
Thanks, guys, for having me on.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. And
Go.
maybe you should cast it.
Okay, so we're back to you guys right now.
Want to cast it?
Let's cast it. Let's
I
cast
gotcha.
the memes.
That we technological.
First, while we're doing that,
Difficulties
just
we're figuring
while
out.
I take that one down, the Buzz Media logo. Shout out to Kelly Cabral for helping us out with that, and also shout out to Mr. Rio. I don't know if you're watching today, but we have another pun for you up there. And rap being spelt with a W is part of the pun. So I did write a song about tortillas in my time off last night, and it was more of a rap.
Can I pause you guys real quick?
Yeah.
Let's try sending it one more time. I think I got it.
Oh, all right.
Screwed up there too. Anyway, just
Yep, just to have that ready, that'd be good.
And
And I got the memes
can
up.
you hear us from home right now?
How about now?
You got it.
Yeah! Hello! Hello, Buzz Media, learning on the fly.
that's right.
So-
Shaw would call that building the plane as we fly it.
That's right. And before it hit, crashed.
So,
All right. Oh, but now we can see, so we can grasp.
so our number 6 meme
Like,
Oh, yeah. No. It needs to be the Christmas vacation drum roll.
is Where's Waldo, the social distancing edition. As you notice, Waldo is much easier to find because there's significantly less people in the crowd. Let's scroll down to our number 5 meme. Number 5 Corona Watch meme. So I think I got it all. Yep, yeah, here we go. So this is the World Health Organization has announced that dogs cannot contract COVID-19. You can read. This is the first time I'm looking at it. Who let the dogs out? That's pretty funny.
I like you not knowing these.
Yeah, that's a gem. It took me a second. I'm not a meme fan. For those out there,
You know, to top 6 list tomorrow, maybe it won't be memes. We'll come up with something else.
Gentura's not a meme fan, but that was pretty good.
Kayla liked that.
Oop. We got me explaining to my grandchildren how a guy eating bat soup in China led to maybe I am a meme guy.
Hopefully, by the way, if you're at home there, Miss Marcotte, I saw you. Hopefully things are no longer blurry, but led to a toilet paper shortage in the U.S.
Yeah.
What's your toilet paper situation right now?
I'm good. I
You're good?
always stock up. I have not had to purchase it in a while, since before this started. I'm still very
We're still pretty
solid.
good, but we got a delivery coming.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Delivery. An
Gentura?
airdrop. What?
Toilet paper situation?
Toilet paper situation's good. Right before everything went out, I heard the buzz of the toilet paper sneaking out, so we popped in at CVS.
Ooh.
And we didn't buy out the store. We just got what
A
we
normal-
needed, a normal
Right.
toilet paper amount that would carry us through a couple weeks. Hopefully that's not a mistake. But
I bought 2 of the last 3 rolls at Angelo's and left one for Mr. Gray over there.
oh, that's
I
nice.
won't ask him how his toilet paper scenario is because, well, I just won't.
All right, we're gonna let's do the drum roll before we do the next one.
Oh, speaking of toilet paper, it's another toilet paper meme. If you remember this, you had a great childhood.
You also talked to a toilet
funny
paper.
play. I really remember the days where we had well-stocked toilet paper.
I barely remember it.
Barely remember it.
Pull off, you know.
Oh, so I guess this guy was the hero of Kansas City, right? Like I didn't know.
You don't get this meme.
I didn't get this meme. When I saw it, I was like, "Who's that guy?" Like looking off into space. Like I don't know anything about the football, but I guess he's like a hero, right?
Right. And so yeah. Sometimes if you explain jokes, they're not as funny. But
Sometimes it might be necessary though.
but it might be necessary.
In
Yes.
this one, I think it's important.
All right, are we up to number 1 after this?
Pat Mahomes
This
coming
is
back.
number
Hold
one.
on, hold on.
Well, this is number 1. I
Wait, should we
cheated.
do
And number 1. Now I'm processing. In the year 2020, humanity was threatened with extinction. Panic spread across the planet like never before. What were you doing, Grandpa? Just sending memes to friends and stuff. That's really true.
That's us at Buzz Media right there.
I should have thrown up some live streaming too. I have seen more people give me their thoughts via a live stream camera on Facebook than I ever have seen in my life.
Did not work so well for Vanessa Hudgens, right? Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah, what is she saying? Like,
Something she had to put out an apology for.
yeah, never want to do that.
No. Anytime you're forced to make a public apology, you know that you're not in good shape. So
Chris Gray, I like that Chris Gray is active in the chat about being lonely, even though he is on the
He's in
far
the
side
room.
of the room. But we'll
More than 6
We'll
feet
work
away.
on that loneliness at the end.
So are we cutting to you guys for the Google Hangout?
Yes.
All right.
No. You're gonna do your screen, right?
All right. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna leave the memes and we're gonna show you how to start up a Google Hangout. And it's kind of joining is actually kind of almost the exact same thing. We'll talk about that as well. It's super easy and probably potentially a great way to meet up with people during this time of isolation. So let's take a gander. So what I'm going to do is open a new window. I'm going to go to meet.google.com.
This is good because I actually don't know how to start one. So
I do not either.
I am learning this live. I was in one earlier, but I have not started one.
So here's your opportunity to join or start a meeting. Typically, if you're just wanting to join, the person who starts it probably going to send you a link through your email. So students out there, if you're going to Google Meet with your teacher, be ready for them to send you. The easiest way for you to join in will be just to accept that link and join right in. So we're going to join and start that meeting. I'm going to title this meeting Buzz Media Meeting. Super creative. And we're going. See, oh, look at that. We're already toggled in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join my own meeting. So basically, if you click on the link, this is what's going to come up for you guys, and you're going to get the ability to join.
And
Now-
we have several teachers that are not here right now. They're gonna.
Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add people. I'm going to add Mr. Davis. And I'm going to add some other teachers who are. Oh, and Miss Labrie is in the house already. You can see her kind of in the background, but we'll kind of chime in. So we're going to have. I'm going to
Wait,
add.
how did she join without you sending the thing yet?
I have no idea.
All right.
That's a great question.
Wait, how's everybody joining? I don't understand.
Oh, we got people popping. Oh, let me
There's
see.
all kinds of people joining.
There we go.
I don't know
We're gonna
how they-
add Mrs. Dagon. and We're
Big-
gonna add.
Wait. I feel like I'm already missing something. So can they just join by knowing the name?
Yes.
Oh.
So
Now we're just stuck in the
just
echo.
for funsies, if you're joining, oh, there's so many people joining. Let's keep it to like 10. Just
how will I join?
Like,
Yes, I like it though.
Right. So
Producer's flipping out over
I
there.
don't want to crash the chat. I don't want to crash the program. We're gonna have 1,000 people join, but it's so great to see all of you. So great to see all of you here.
We went and actually, let's
Hold on,
go
I'm
to
gonna
Bree
turn-
DeGron for the interview.
Yeah, so we did it at 9. A good majority said they were sleeping in, so they weren't all there. The goal was we were supposed to practice this on Tuesday because we thought we were gonna have school on Tuesday, so this was a kind of a free for all. But it went well. Definitely muting the mics is important because at first I think I had like over 20 kids just talking at once. So trying to mute everybody when they couldn't hear me was difficult, but if you go into a Google Meet and mute yourselves immediately, then it's smooth sailing. Pretty good.
Bree, sorry about that. We're gonna have to have you.
Oh, she's working.
You didn't hear anything, did you?
We're gonna have
It's
to have
just
you
not very
try
loud.
again.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me? Gray can hear me. I think.
She's good.
Okay, everyone else can hear me. Buzz Media, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You want me to say how it went? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so at 9, we had our first run through with Google Meet. Is that a yes? I'm guessing so. Okay, good. Yeah, so I sent out 1 Google Meet for all 3 of my academic chemistry classes. Was that a good idea? Probably not, because then I had about 25 kids sign in together. And when you first log in, the microphones are not muted. So everyone thought that was a great time. So me trying to like get my voice across with 25 kids who haven't seen each other in a few days was not stellar. But as soon as they muted themselves, it was super effective. I could give out one message to all 25 of them instead of sending like a million emails. And it was good. I think I was able to answer. What? Why are you laughing? Where's he going? Is he coming next door? No, he don't come in my room. Oh, he's spinning. Okay, great. But yeah, it went well. I was able to answer their specific questions instead of just like generically sitting on a rubric and stuff. So I think for my project-based assignment that they're working on, it was pretty effective. Okay, yeah. Tell Gray you're graying a little bit there, buddy.
Yes. Good. I've got a sleeper right now, so that's helpful. Yeah, so what I've been doing is I create a room or a Google Meet room and I post it in my classrooms, and then any of my students, I'll just leave it open for however long. And I've had some students like pop on and just say hi or ask questions about the assignment. And I had one student that was on vacation before we got closed out. So they were asking me about assignments from before. So it's worked out pretty well. And I talked with Miss Marcoux this morning to help her get her Google Meets kind of working. But yeah, I'm just leaving a room kind of open. And then my students, if they're in Google Classroom, they can just click right on it and join right in whenever they want. That's kind of nice because then it's almost like if they had a study hall and they walked by my room and they needed to come talk to me. So what I will also say is that I mute my microphone and I cover half of my camera. That way, it's not just like this live look into my house. But then if a student has anything, I tell them just say hi, and then I'll make sure that I uncover the camera and unmute my microphone so that we can have a discussion. Been answering just a couple. Megan Nason got freaked out yesterday because her mom turned on the vacuum right when she joined the Google Meet. She was like, "Oh no," freaked out. So, but yeah, that's going really well. It's a quicker way. It's so much easier to just be able to talk it through instead of emailing. So it's nice to be able to do it.
Fix things.
There goes his Oscar dog.
Start over. You get on it. There you go.
All right, we have audio. All right, so one of our in-studio guests here. And as I mentioned, when we didn't have audio, we are keeping the in-studio people limited to less than 10 and maintaining our 6 feet apart. You need to widen a little bit. Mr.
I don't know
Barrett.
what to do with my
I do not want
hands.
to be any closer. No, don't pick it up. Just
Oh, we just leave it?
yeah, you got to be 6 feet apart, man.
But this is like a sword.
Well, it's not that sharp. So Coach Gray, the sap master, has been working out in the Sugar Shack. Boiled down some syrup yesterday. Tell us a little bit about what you did yesterday and what you have in front of us.
So, yeah, yesterday we had a couple guys down there, no more than 10. And it's an 18 by 18 shack, so we had plenty of room down there. But Mr. Shaw's dad's been helping me out a lot, Paul Shaw.
Paul Shaw,
Yeah.
Babe Ruth coach,
Babe Ruth coach.
undefeated champs. With he and Pa Bear Larry Hathaway running the show, how can you go wrong, right?
I bet you guys
you know that you're going to get yelled at, but you're going to win all the time because you won't make mistakes.
Well, because you're scared.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, we have quite the setup outside. I believe there's a chance we could go look at the setup this
tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow,
Depends on the weather, but yeah, we're hoping to go a little bit mobile tomorrow with Buzz Media.
and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But we got about a gallon of sap. I'm sorry, syrup. which is about 50 gallons, 60 gallons. We're thinking with our trees of sap that we boiled down. So we were there for a good couple hours. We're averaging about 10 gallons being boiled down per an hour. So it's a cool little system, propane fired, and yeah, it was eventful. It was nice to just be in a room with a few people and get to shoot the breeze.
What are we gonna do with the sap?
The syrup,
Syrup.
I'm gonna drink like in the movie Super Troopers.
Are you gonna put it on
every
spaghetti
class.
like an elf?
I'm gonna put it on spaghetti with some Skittles and M&Ms.
Perfect.
We are gonna help out the trustees, hopefully, and give them a lot because shout out to the trustees for helping us get this project off the ground. But yeah, I don't know. Probably we had a little bit left last night when we were pouring, so we just had a little over 8 pints. So my kids got to use that. That's in the fridge at the Gray household. But
There you go.
yeah, we'll figure out.
Maybe in a future cooking show, I could use a little bit to do some buffalo maple blueberry wings. I'm gonna teach Davis how to cook on the show.
That sounds
What do you
way.
think? Does that sound good, Davis? You like wings, Davis?
Oh, I love wings.
All right.
Can you
Wings
put them
and
in the
peppers.
microwave? I don't. what-
No microwaves for this, man. Oh, hey,
blueberry maple syrup, blueberry.
wait, an off-air fist bump. That's not allowed.
Fist bumps are better. Yeah, the elbows are best.
The elbow, right. All right, well, Mr. Gray, thanks for coming into the studio today. It was good to have you on. We hope to see you again tomorrow, maybe.
All right, gang.
The one thing we have before you wrap
Oh.
up. No, you're fine. You can these. Did you, Ventura, can we do the, or maybe we should just, I have some new memes that came in from Shafeli today.
Oh.
Do we want to cast them maybe? Is that the easiest thing to do?
Can you email them to me?
I forwarded an email to you.
I got it then. We'll go.
Should we transition to games and then we can put those up after as part of our wrap-up?
I think we have cut games for today.
Oh, we've cut games for today? Really?
Yeah, well, we're at 30
Run
minutes.
along.
I think we run a little long today and do them. We're set up. Let's do this thing.
Games or no games? Maybe you in the chat. Do you want us to play games today? It's going to be Parkin versus Hickson.
Where is Hickson?
Hickson's in the next room. Because we're working on her distancing. I don't know if she's still there. The Celebrity Crunch Challenge 11 Teacher Edition is a great idea. Can we get the memes up?
Looks like,
Games. I'm bringing up the memes right now.
looks like they want games. I'll go see if I can find Hickson.
All right.
Preview program.
We'll get the game
So
part quick.
here's some Mr.
Oh.
Belly memes. So I'll see if I can zoom in here.
That's good. You can see it.
Okay.
I'm watching on the stream.
I'm no expert on COVID-19, but this
Is the cure, and it is the cure.
Oh, the cure.
Ah,
There you go. Crafty, crafty.
got it.
Here we go.
What else we got?
Let's see who's really behind coronavirus. It's that classic.
Oh, the
I like that
Charmin
one.
Bear. Is there a
Oh,
name
man.
for the Charmin
Fred
Bear?
from Scooby-Doo.
I think it is just the Charmin
Charmin
Bear.
Bear. Okay.
Yeah, but
That's a good one.
throwback to Scooby-Doo. Oh, we got some Tom Holland.
Jerry, you've also been called out on your 11,000 unread emails, but all right.
You know what, folks? This is my
You
storage.
have over 11. What are you, Julie Schmidt?
This is my storage system, okay?
Yeah, the other day, Julie Schmidt, shout out to Julie because she's the best, but had over 70 tabs open at once on the top of it. And she said that's her to-do list.
Right.
All right, we're gonna keep things moving here.
Okay.
Games. Oh, one more meme?
The meme, the last
Me
meme.
after hearing
This
someone
is
cough.
the Tom Holland meme. Me after hearing someone cough on my $8 round trip flight to Italy. I'm gonna say every public place that I have gone into, if I've gone into the grocery store, like if your throat's a little dry, you get you get that air cough. I've suppressed that air cough like every single time
right.
to avoid one spreading of anything that may be in my body, which I don't think there's anything, but that
I hope
and
not.
to protect from myself from social judgment. I feel like if you cough in a store right now, you could be at the worst, at the least asked to leave. It's a crazy time right now, folks. So now we're ready to go to
The people want games, so we're gonna play the game
Right.
quickly.
We like to, as we mentioned yesterday, we like to give the people what they want.
Yeah, and we are gonna use the yardstick here. We can.
It's a meter stick. We use the metric system in this
Meter stick.
classroom.
there's a-
Davis.
Also, this camera may die, so the game really is gonna go. So this is a game that my HPT invented. Shout out to the Davis HPT, where you throw. Here, I'm gonna zoom in. Morgan, can you hold up the carabiner? You're gonna throw the carabiners at the, I'm panning here, the cell phone carrier, we created a point system that's quite complex. There are some positive and negative scores that you can get. You play 3 innings. We're gonna keep you guys 6 feet apart, and then we will peer out as soon as it is over. But so the thing is, you guys did not get a chance to practice. We forbid it. So you are gonna get 2 throws. If they get the ground, it's just a nothing. If they land in a container, that's how many points you get. Are you ready to go?
I think so.
All right, Hickson, let's do it. That's a 0. And oh,
That is 4.
that is 4 points. So now we got to stay 6 feet apart. So let's you back up, Parkin. You can go pick up. Number 2. Hickson, maybe you should back away so he can throw. And although I think this camera's a little lopsided, I'm coming off the table, but hold on. All right, Parkin, ready? That was far too hard. That's a 0. And that is a 0. So after 1 inning, the score
4.
4-0.
Ooh.
Halfway, feel free to throw in commentary. I don't know if people in the chat.
Hickson,
are also-
Hickson's up 4-0.
Hickson is up 4-0 with 2 innings left to go. And she.
Parkin, you're representing Levitt against Winslow. You got to do a little better here.
Oh!
Hickson.
What is
Never
that?
played before.
That's 3 points.
Never played before.
3 points and a nothing. So she has moved up to 7-0. I'd like to give a specific shout out to Adrian. Adrian in my HPT is the best at this game.
I'm seeing Morgan Hickson on Prices Right in the near future. That's what I'm seeing.
Parkin
We might
will,
not be able to get her on
Parkin needs to
BuzzFeed.
redeem himself from this 7-0 deficit. That's a little bit better, Parkin. You almost scored. And oh, after 2 innings, it is 7-0. Gray is laughing at you, Parkin.
I'm not a skill guy, okay?
Oh.
Inning
Yeah.
draws the
But what if I
call.
get a negative?
Has a
You
call
could
out.
get a negative. Like there's a lot of strategy in this game. There's a lot of strategy.
Oh, that's a big
Wait, hold on.
13 points.
That's a 13er. Okay, what else you got? And I can't really pick that up on camera. Did that miss?
Yep.
So 20 points.
Whoa.
Now there is a 25-point score up there. There's also a negative 25. So currently 20-0. Parkin, last 2 throws of the game. And also in case you're wondering, we are gonna be fully washing. Everyone in this room is gonna go wash their hands for a long time after this game.
What?
Oh!
That is the 25-point slot.
That is a 25-point slot.
The
Now,
crowd was worried he was going to put it through the wall.
He's dropped his final one, and it is a come from behind.
I think I just got hustled.
You want to step up a little bit for a quick interview?
No, I don't.
How do you feel right
Not
now?
good. Not good.
Oh, that's disappointing. All right. I believe now. Are we going back to?
Yeah, go back to
halfway?
the desk. Go back to half.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're gonna
We want to wrap up now?
Yeah, and we got
Gonna wrap this
our
thing
viewers are dropped. We were in the 50s, now we're in the 40s. That we know that we've gone a little too long
Hey.
today, but thank you so much. Send us ideas, send us memes.
Right. Just a couple of things. Just remember, we'll update you on how the reading challenge is going to go. We dropped a little bit of that today on the show. Pick up your laptops and your work here at school sometime between 8 and 4 today.
Or email us if you don't need your laptop, so
Right.
we just know.
So we just know. You can pick up food at Lead Central Greentown office or BQ.
Yep.
Does the student need to go or can just the parent go? Do we know that?
I believe that and maybe someone in the chat can help us. I believe they said that the student did not need to go. Does anybody in the chat know for sure?
student.
Just the parent
Just
can
the
go.
parent.
Thank you,
All right,
Mrs.
I'm going today. I'm going to go pick up some
Get some
meals.
stuff for your kids.
Yeah, why not? Like, I
Parent's
got
really
you
good.
know. Sweet. Also, we've been we've been talking back and forth with Amanda Hill, Levitt grad, who's given us some ideas and whatnot.
Yes, and we
and
may
we're-
have her as a guest.
Right, we're
working
crossing
on
the
this.
fingers that we can get her on the show, so that would be pretty cool. You can also check the district Facebook page for stuff. Teachers, get ready for an Evening Buzz Teacher Edition.
Right.
We're going to show you some things that can help you out in this remote learning process. There was some rumors that Davis is going to dance on the show.
I have been demanded to dance.
Oh,
And,
Oh, Dave Roberts.
all right,
yeah,
all right, hold
Dave
on.
Roberts right in
So we're
here.
gonna do some. I'm gonna move out.
Yeah, Dave, so in the
Keep
chair.
him on camera.
So Dave Roberts, our food director here at MSAD 52. Dave, tell us just a little bit about the meals, how they can be accessed.
Oh, sure.
What you
Thank
can get, that
Thank
sort of
you.
stuff.
Yeah, so it's been a whirlwind of activity. We set up, we got 3 sites approved for distribution. We're distributing meals right at Leeds Central School. We have Boothby Quimby and North Turner for meal distribution, and we have the town office in Green for meal distribution. Hours 8 to 12. We're feeding any child 18 or under, and there's no ID required. Fridays, we are distributing meals for the entire weekend. So come Friday, pick up a breakfast and lunch for Friday, and a breakfast and lunch for Saturday and Sunday. So
Nice.
it's been crazy.
And can just the parent go? Do they have to bring
The
the
parent
child?
can go.
Okay.
The way the reg is written, I just got an email from the state. The way the reg is written, they prefer the child be on site, but if there's any mitigating circumstances, extenuating circumstances, I should say, then the parent can represent the child and pick up meals for those.
So if
children.
my 9-year-old doesn't want to leave the house, I don't have to fight him. I can just drive over to the BQ.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right,
And
perfect.
because it's an open site, we're finding that some districts haven't got quite the setup that we have.
Right?
If you have a neighbor across the town line, their children get meals too as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, so.
Love it. Thank you, Dave. Thanks
All
for
right.
stopping in.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
All right, I think we're going to sign this thing off, Dave. So we're going to sign off. David said no on the dancing,
Not today.
but possibly yes on maybe getting the dog,
The dog
on there.
and the people want dancing. I'm working on my dancing.
He's working on his dancing. All right. Buzz Media will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Tune on in. Signing off. Peace out.